with Tay from We Are the In Crowd.
Hello.
I want to start here. You're a triplet.
Yeah.
I have never met anyone who's been a triplet.
Really?
Yeah.
Never? Well,
What
now
it-
you have.
What is that like?
I'm good at sharing.
You're good at.
Yeah.
Is it identical triplets?
No, there's another girl and a boy.
Okay.
And we're totally look completely different. My brother's like 6'2", long blonde hair. I'm obviously not
that's
6'2".
not you or long blonde hair
Yeah.
at all. Everybody musically inclined?
Yeah, I mean they're all like very artistic in some way. They're all doing something in those fields. Yeah.
Cool. Where are you guys from?
Upstate New York. Whoa.
Oh, we got stuff blowing away here at the
It's
Warped
all right.
Tour.
I love this breeze. Is nice.
Yeah, feels
It's a good
great
change.
underneath this nice black tent that we were
Yeah.
able to rock. Upstate New York, whereabouts?
I'm from Sullivan County, New
Okay.
York, and the rest of the guys in the band are around Poughkeepsie, New York area.
Okay. I love Poughkeepsie because it doesn't look like how you should pronounce that.
No one understands how
Right?
to spell it.
It's Poughkeepsie.
Yes, we put it on T-shirts, and they're like, "Oh, you guys are from Poughkeepsie."
Yeah.
Yes, that's where we're
Yes,
from.
we are.
Yes.
We Are the In Crowd. Where does the name come from?
Oh, it's a long story. We were
Hit
actually
me, I've got
originally-
time.
All right, we were originally called the In Crowd.
Sure, which short
which
to the
is
point.
just another bad name, but we made it longer because we had a copyright issue with a band from Jamaica who
Oh yeah.
decided to go on like a reunion tour. They're like a band from the 70s.
Okay.
And so when our band started in 2009, we were trying to get the rights to the name, and they said no. So
Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
we are the In Crowd.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, or you just spell it a little differently,
Now
and they're
people
like,
just think we're conceited. No.
yeah. No, it's us. The In Crowd, that is us. It's interesting though, like with names like that, because so much of anymore is less about like, hey, this name means a lot to us or something like that. It's like,
no, there's really not. There's nothing like, oh, back in the day, I was a loser in school, and I just wanted to become. That's what people think that the name is coming
Sure.
from.
and
But
sometimes it
it's-
is, to be
yeah,
fair.
and then sometimes it's nice because a lot of our fans relate to it that way, which is cool. So,
But I
I guess
always,
we lucked out there.
yeah, I always chuckle where it's like, well, the domain was available for We Are the In Crowd, so that's why we're called
Exactly.
We Are
That's
the In
really,
Crowd.
That's it.
Poughkeepsie, you guys are on the Vans Warped Tour right now. First time, or have you guys done
Third.
it? Third time.
Third Warp Tour.
I'm kind of pissed that we've never met each other then before.
No, that's weird.
I'm going to put that on you. That's not going to be on
So
me.
sorry.
That's all you. When people talk about coming back and doing the Warped Tour again,
Yeah.
for a lot of people that's a little bit daunting. The first time kind of is a baptism by fire or as
Yeah.
a refining thing for a band. Lots of bands end up not being bands anymore after the
Yeah,
Vans Warped
I mean-
Tour. But to do it a third time, what's your guys' secret to not killing each
This
other?
has been the easiest Warped Tour for us.
How come?
And I think just because of experience. I think, like, everyone knows what their role is. Because each tour is different, you know, just whether it be a club tour or a festival tour or, traveling overseas or whatever it is. And we all try to help ourselves, stay sane. But here it's so different because it's like, it's just, there's a routine every day. It's to the point where you eat at the same time, exact same time every single day.
Really?
Because catering's only from 12 to 2. So it's like, I don't know. You just get used to it, and we're so used to the people on the tour. I don't know. It's just nice to know the ropes. It's comfortable at this point.
Do you feel like you guys are at the point where other bands who are first timers on the Warped Tour are like, man, we've got to talk to the We Are the In Crowd because
What?
where you get these younger bands, these freshman tour bands that are like, hey, you know what, we want to talk to you because we know you've done it a few times.
Yeah, that's
are you
happened a couple times.
starting to get a little more heritage as far as the tour
Yeah.
goes?
Makes me feel old.
Yeah?
No.
How long you guys have been together since 2009, you said?
Yeah, so like 5 years, I guess. Yeah. I can't count.
You're like, let's see, hold on, 09, 010, putting the fingers out.
It's the middle of the day in the summer. I can't count right now.
The Warped Tour ends tomorrow. What's happening for you guys next?
Gosh, we have like a couple weeks off, then we're doing a one-off in the Philippines with some of the bands on the tour, actually. I think the Somerset is on our date, and so is Echo Smith.
Cool.
So that'd be cool. And then we're home for most of September, and we have a really exciting fall tour coming up, but it's not announced yet.
That you're not allowed to talk about.
Of course.
That I'm gonna
sure you got that all
Yeah,
day.
great. Hey, yeah, we're doing this really cool thing. Oh, yeah? Are you going to tell me about it? Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
actually not
We're
going
doing,
to tell you about
actually,
it.
this fall we'll be doing a lot of radio stuff, too, so hopefully see you guys again.
When you're not doing the music thing, What's your deal? What do you do?
I watch movies, Disney movies. I read books. I build Legos.
Really?
The other day, I built a Jedi like Inceptor thing.
Yeah. So are you a buy the set instructions, or do you just like see it in your mind and build it?
No, I gotta follow the instructions. But I like things that are sort of mindless, like watching a kids movie or something like that to just kind of like zone out. That's why I do it.
This is going to be probably the truest description of your character. When you think of Disney movies, which Disney movie is your Disney movie?
Do I what?
Which one is yours? Which one is your like?
The Lion King.
You're a Lion King. Oh, okay. Check that out. She's got She's got the. It's the constellation of. Why can't I remember the Simba.
Yeah.
On her wrist.
You never forget who you are.
I'm a Robin Hood guy.
Love it.
I'm a little old school.
That.
Love the oodle-lolly. I can't
Our merch guy is from Nottingham, so
get out.
Yeah.
So does he?
Yeah, he's like Robin Hood.
Yeah, he actually goes around and steals from the rich
exactly.
booths and then gives it back to the poor folks.
That's why we keep him around.
New music from you guys anytime soon?
Yeah, we are working a single right now called Manners.
Okay.
And video should be out soon. And
very cool. That you can't tell me about, I'm sure.
Yeah, what?
I say the video that you can't tell me about, I'm sure.
I can tell you about it. It's the first time I actually had to like really kiss someone on screen. That was really awkward.
Really? So
yeah.
let's get into this then.
I mean, the thing is, with music videos, I feel like a lot of times people are really safe.
Sure.
And I think this time we just wanted to really depict this story of like, you know, a bad relationship, you know, or a good relationship gone bad.
Sure.
So it's very it takes place in like an old house in Brooklyn, and it's like supposed to be our house, me and this guy who we casted. He was a Ukrainian, so I couldn't really understand what he was saying half the time. It's really awkward. And they're like, "All right, now make out." I was like, "I'm
good." What am I?
It was very embarrassing, but I put myself in this mindset of like being so upset and being like this broken human, and it was kind of nice to like act. It was cool. I had fun.
But uncomfortable because you don't know him at all.
Yeah, it was
and
so
then
weird.
Everyone's
and
watching.
And having like, you know, my dudes watching it, and like our management and like 1,000 other people around the camera. I'm just like, this is my life now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
I just did it.
Yeah, I just did that.
It was
weird. The song though, based on what you're talking about, the video is you know, about that relationship sort of gone bad. Is it autobiographical for you, or is it just kind of
Yeah. It was,
that sucks.
Our last, it's all right though. You learn from it. Our last record, or our newest record, came out in February. Is a lot about, not all, but a lot about like recent events, and that's what we try to stay very recent when we write, because I feel like it's more real that way. And yeah.
So is it one of those things that like coming away from the video, I and others watching it will feel empowered, like, hey, you deserve better, that kind of thing?
Kind of what?
Like, you'll come away being sort of empowered, like you're coming away from it going...
It's liberating.
Yeah.
I feel like, you feel like you sort of got it all off your chest. The same thing with writing, but
sure.
After the video and I was watching it back, I was like, whew,
yeah,
I'm done, I'm over it, this is great.
And I think the other thing, too, lucky for a lot of Ukrainian people, is I think you'll probably watch the video and then want to go make out with a Ukrainian person, so that should be...
Yeah, he was really cool though. It was nice, and again, it was cool to do a video that was so realistic and sort of not. We didn't want to cut any corners or be too safe. It was just sort of like let's make this look real so that people can relate to it.
When will we be able to see that?
I don't know. We're actually, you know how things rotate.
Yeah, you do things and it's like,
remember
that thing we
did?
did?
At the right time, otherwise everything explodes. So hopefully this fall, sometime.
Cool. So we'll be able to check that out, and the song is called Manners.
Manners, yeah.
So people can check that out. It's Tay from We Are the In Crowd. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes. I can't wait to see that video.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I know how awkward she felt kissing that guy in this scene. But I'm looking forward to it. I like those. I like the kind of pushing boundaries and stories
that's
that people put into that stuff.
Record too. It's just you got to go in limitless, sort of like, let's see how far we can take this.
Yeah. Thanks for taking a few minutes.
Thank you.
And best of luck to you guys in the future.
You are never gonna hold me.